Grandma, what comes after 69?
Mouthwash.
Grandma! Oh,
Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what up, Doe? It's your boy OG Tim Wilson. Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. I am in the building with the Outlaws, the super producer DJ Rob 45, and of course, I got the graphic wizard Wayz in the building. Yo, we got a great show lined up for you, man. I am actually prepared today. I can't wait. Don't have a ton of stuff to talk about, but I got a ton of stuff to say about the little bit I got to talk about. So we going to go ahead and get this party started, man. Big up to everybody out there celebrating the birthday. It's Pisces season, so happy birthday to all of y'all. And on that note, man, let's waste no more time and let's go ahead and get this party started.
The What Up Doe Show, your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
So, fellas, what's going on with you, man? How was your weekend? What's going on? How you feel?
Weekend's been good. Just chilling.
Yeah, we're recording on a Sunday, folks. For those that don't know, it's Sunday, March 1st. We normally record on a Friday or Saturday night. Saturday nights usually, but we might mix it up. But this week we decided to go on a Sunday. Wayz, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, not okay. I thought I muted myself.
No. Well, I'm glad you didn't say something you didn't mean to.
No, not much happened this weekend. I promised the kids I'd spend some time with them yesterday, so I did exactly that, and we had a good time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What y'all end up doing?
We ended up watching some WWE Elimination Chamber, playing some video games.
Always fun to watch wrestling with the kids, man. Nothing like it. Nothing like it, man. They enjoy it so much more than we do, and so much more, in such a different way. So yeah, we were going to flip to Friday instead of Saturday, but I couldn't because I had given somebody my word. She didn't know that I'm the kind of person to keep my word because she didn't know me. But I met her at the Black Expo. She was doing the karaoke at the Black Expo, and I told her I couldn't sing my song because the place was too kid friendly, wasn't the right crowd for me. Mm-hmm. And I asked her to give me a list of where she'd be going. She sent me her Instagram, so I went on and picked out a few places. I told her she was going to see me. I said, "You're going to see me at the next one," right? She didn't. I don't know if she believed me or not. But much to my surprise, she remembered me when she saw me. It was Friday night, and I couldn't break it because I had already planned to go. And I said I got to do it because I gave my word, and I got to show my man my word. Place was lit. Oh my God, am I glad I went? And man, that motherfucker was on fire. It was lit, and she did remember me when she saw me. She even told everybody my story about how we ran into each other, and she ain't know what song. I wouldn't tell her what song it was, and I got up there in a house full of black women, 3 birthday parties, all of them full of black women. All 3 birthday parties, 3 double tables full of women. Place was packed. Beautiful, beautiful people, great crowd. And I went up there and I sang, "Help me find my drawers." Oh man, and the place went crazy. Yes, sir.
A big mouth.
So anyway, man, let's go ahead and get this party started. We ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all got anything else to do?
Nope.
Okay, well, let's get into some sports.
What Up Doe Sports.
The Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold is being investigated on kidnapping and robbery charges stemming from an alleged retaliation. They think he orchestrated kidnapping and robbery as stems from a retaliation of somebody robbing him at his Airbnb. His Airbnb was robbed. Shortly thereafter, there was a kidnapping and robbing on the street. Some street justice. They say it was orchestrated by Terrion Arnold. He is under investigation.
taking a play out of OJ's playbook.
Taking that's right. Well, OJ just straight up did it himself. He ain't orchestrate shit. He just ran up on old boy. Give me my shit. Ain't that crazy? OJ got away with murder and then went to prison for stealing his own shit. Anyway, the Cowboys put the franchise tag on George Pickens.
As expected.
As expected. How do you think he's going to react, though? Is he going to have the same good attitude he had last year, or is he going to be funny acting because he didn't get a contract?
I don't know that. I mean, ain't the franchise tag this year like $28 million?
I mean, you're getting the money, but you don't get the long term. You know, they want the long term commitment, because if I get hurt, you know what I'm saying? The franchise tag is a bet on yourself type deal.
Yeah.
I see it like this. With his past, I'd want to see if this year was a fluke or if he's going to continue to play that way or to be the player that he was.
Well, I think with his past, I kind of agree with you partially, because the thing is, his past wasn't about his performance, though.
No,
it's his attitude.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're gonna stick a franchise tag on a guy that wants a long-term contract, and you already know he got an attitude problem, you kind of bringing it on yourself.
I think he's going to do something. He's going to just take this franchise tag, put up some even higher numbers, even better numbers this season or this coming season, and then ask for more than what he asked for this season.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you keep franchise tagging me all you want. My stock's going up, not down.
I think he gonna tell Jerry Jones to help me find my draw.
Well, see, the Cowboys do this anyways. They franchise tag people until they're deserved of the top tier money.
Yeah, I agree. Jerry Jones is not good at handling the cap space.
No,
because he plays too many games, and it's like, you should have signed him back when they asked for the money. Now you got to overpay him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you'd have paid him back when he asked for the money, then you'd be in better shape today.
Yep. Michael Parsons.
And that's one thing. Dak Prescott, same thing. All of them. He always do that. He's notorious for that. It's one thing. There's a lot of complaining that goes on here in Detroit about a little bit, I should say. This year he's been getting some pushback because they didn't make the playoffs. Lion fans got spoiled with the quickness. Mm-hmm. Can I say that? They got spoiled fast. Y'all had 2 good goddamn seasons, and now y'all spoiled. Back the fuck, chill. They got spoiled quick. So now they're complaining about Brad Holmes because he didn't chase free agents, any big time free agents, and how he's handling the cap space. I think he paid J-Mo too early. I think he's handling the cap space great, because he ain't chasing nobody that he got to pay big money to, because he know he drafted well. Mm-hmm. He knows he's drafted well, and he want to keep as many of them players as he can. And in order to do so, he got to pay them all, and he got to pay them all early. Mm-hmm. So that everybody's under contract and everybody's locked up. All of the guys that I brought in, my homegrown people, before I go bringing in somebody from the outside and paying them big money. You know what I'm saying? Instead of blowing up my cap space, bringing in somebody off the street, and then I got to lose Aiden Hutchinson, and I got to lose Jahmyr Gibbs, and I got to lose Sam Laporta, and I got to lose. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to lose the guys that any of the guys that I drafted, let me get them taken care of and locked up, because I'm not playing the short game. I'm playing the long game, right? And that's what the fans here. Like I said, I'm a 49er fan, so I get it. Yes, I'm repping the Lions today. But the fans here don't get long-term success. They're not used to it. They're accustomed to being SOL, the same old Lions, right? That's what they're accustomed to. So they're very sensitive. They're very sensitive to the first sign of trouble. They panic because here we go again. You know what I'm saying? They get into that here we go again mode with the quickness. But that said, moving right along. Speaking of the 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo signed a one-day contract with San Francisco so that he can retire a 49er.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's right.
That's early, ain't it?
Huh?
That's early for retirement, ain't it?
What? Jimmy G?
Yeah.
No.
How long he been in the league? I mean, he did some years because remember he did first 4 years with New England.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he did how many years with Frisco? Another 4 to 5 years, and then he left and did another 3. He's been gone like 3 or 4 years now because Brock Purdy came in the year after he left. So Brock Purdy's about to go into his 4th season. So yeah, he's been in the league for a minute, and I mean, basically his career is over. Yeah, what did he do last year?
Nothing.
Who did he play for last year? Trivia question.
Wasn't it Raiders?
Good question. I have no idea. You might be right. You might be wrong. I can't question you because I have no freaking idea.
Jimmy G has been in the league for 12 years.
12 years. That's a good time for a guy that's a second tier quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. So yes, he signed a one-day contract so he can retire a 49er. So big ups to Jimmy G.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Moving on from there. Any questions?
No.
Okay.
What Up Doe Entertainment?
In entertainment,
There ain't going to be a quiz later, is there?
it might be.
See? Be like me, take notes.
But speaking of you taking notes, I gotta throw an apology out for that title for last week's show because that was not supposed to even be part of the show. It was hater Rob being a LeBron hater, bringing up a topic, and this guy that's fake news to begin with, right? And this guy makes that fake story the title of my show. That ain't what we do here. I don't do fake news here. I entertained it. But before I entertained the topic, I did preface it by saying, I don't think that's a real story. And then I entertained that fake story because I know, and it was just because Rob was hating. May as well admit it. I don't know why he can't admit either he can't admit it or he don't even realize when he hating. But it was just him hating. That was just a LeBron hater topic. You admitting it this week or no?
No.
Why not? You may as well.
Because I didn't bring it up to hate on LeBron.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Why did you have a problem? Why do you have a problem with LeBron being a logo?
I don't. I never said I did.
Yes, you.
I said there's people that I think are more deserving of it.
This dude said I don't. All last week he complained saying he had a problem with it, and that's it. The only reason you got a problem with it because you got a problem with LeBron. That was the whole conversation.
I just said I think there's people more deserving.
Last week you said you had a problem with it because you don't think he's the best player. That's what you said.
No.
But then you named 8 players. So if you think it should be the best player and you can name 8 other people that you ain't got a problem with, it ain't because you think it ain't about the best player.
If it's the best player,
it's the one you ain't got a problem with.
If it was about the best player, it should have been between 2 of them, Jordan and Bryant.
Or LeBron.
No, Jordan and Bryant.
No, it's Jordan or LeBron.
Okay.
Anyway, so again, I don't have a problem with whoever they put on the logo. They can keep it the same. They can change it. I don't give a shit. In entertainment news, how do we pass that up? T.I. and 50 were supposed to be going into a Verzuz battle. And that challenge was met with insults from 50. Instead of 50 just saying he was scared to do the challenge, take the versus battle, he started to throw out insults and threw out an unflattering picture of Tiny, basically an insult, and it just spiraled out of control with the quickness. T.I.'s son King went on a rant about dig up your dead mama and put a picture of her. And then T.I. did a diss song. Then King did a diss song. Then T.I. did 2 more diss records. And then his other son did a diss record. It's the whole Harris family against 50 Cent. And all 50 responded with his memes. And there's been some mixed feelings about that. And then Faison went off on 50 for not only not coming with no comeback and just coming with memes. And he put out a meme against 50. If we're going to do a meme war, I'm jumping in. So Faison dropped a meme of 50. And, I mean, it's like everybody in T.I.'s family is jumping in on this. And even the baby jumped in.
Say that again to my face. What did you say about my mama? You know I don't play about my mama. You died a day for my mama, cause I say so. If you put your paws on my mama, you made the class of her daughter. Those are the lots for my mama.
That's T.I.'s youngest daughter. And I have no idea what she said, but she jumped in.
Something for her mama.
Yeah, my mama. Who winning? What do y'all think? T.I. dropped like 4 diss records.
I think they're both losing.
What you mean by that?
Because, all right, in rap beefs, family was always supposed to be off limits. You couldn't talk about family. But then to go ahead and disrespect somebody's mom like that, a dead lady, it's too personal now.
Yeah.
I gotta beat your ass. Anybody in your family, I gotta beat you on sight now.
But who you blame for that? 50 or King? King the one. I mean, King brought up the dead mama, but 50 the one talked about his mama first, right? Because it was aimed at Tip's wife, but at Tip's wife is King's mama, right? So that became you throw mamas in it. What about yours? Right? I mean, think about it. Somebody come at your mama.
Oh yeah.
Whether their mama dead or alive, are you coming back at theirs?
Yeah.
So I mean that to me is where it gets muddy.
Yeah. If, as much as 50 Cent likes to talk street code and this and that, he really can't complain. He started it.
He did. He the one brought. I agree with you, Rob. They should have kept family out of it. He broke the code, but he broke the code.
Yep.
Now, from what I understand, King called 50 Cent's son he didn't call him, but he put a post out apologizing to his son for going at his grandmother, as his dead grandmother, like that. He's like, you ain't had nothing to do with this. It wasn't about you. And, when I think about it, you don't deserve me coming at your grandmother like that. So my apologies to you. Mm-hmm. Right? So he did that out as a post. My mindset is thinking, was that a strategic move? Knowing 50's son don't really get along with 50? And try to get him to side with us, and we about to make a diss record against your ass with your son go have some shit to say about you. Now that would be diabolical.
Yeah. Now the way 50's playing this with I'm too big for this and that, I'm sorry, he's losing more and more credit as far as I'm concerned. At this point, he needs to stay off stage and doing these tours and stick to producing, if that's his approach. Because if he's still trying to do this hip hop stuff, he should treat it like hip hop stuff
Well, he did say that the last tour he did was his last tour. He's pretty much retiring from music. He's
I
got.
thought he was doing the tour now.
Yeah, he's on the tour now that I thought.
I thought that tour ended. The one with Busta Rhymes.
You talking about the big burly sissy from last week? That's what that Busta Rhymes. I don't know. I don't know who's on the tour with him, but I know he's supposed to be on a tour right now. From what I've read, that he's on tour now or about to go on tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know in the comments, if this come up on the shorts, y'all gonna try to correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all better leave me alone because I will talk back to your ass. I ain't scared of you in the comments. If you out there, I ain't scared of losing no goddamn viewers to talk back. You want to talk some shit to me, you gonna hear about it. Damn it. Better be cool. If you cool, we cool. I don't mind the comment, but don't be trying to come at me. OG don't play that shit. And when you get a comment coming back and it's from the What Up Though show, it's from me. I just put that out there because it ain't got my name on it. It say the What Up Though show. That's me talking to you. Damn it. Dag damn it. Let me get back to that. I got an OG story I'm gonna bring up for y'all. We're gonna do that for you. Anyway, moving on to a story that was introduced to me by Wayz, actually. The Paradox, an all-black punk band called The Paradox, has become the first black band to ever go #1 on Billboard's alternative charts. I've never heard of this group. I need to look them up and check them out. Are you familiar with them, and what's your thoughts?
I am not familiar with them.
I'm not very familiar with them either. I came across that. And I thought that was really cool, really interesting that we're still making waves all over the place. Seeing these young kids come out there and make their path that way is pretty dope to me.
I agree with you. I'm going to check into it. Next week, I'm going to try to find a clip from that. I should have went and found a clip this week. Shame on me. I thought about it, but I really want to at least hear a clip of who they are. So I'll be looking into them this week, and Rob's looking into them now. As we move on, I see the Google face. In a recent interview, George Clinton revealed that Prince secretly paid his $150,000 debt to the IRS to keep him from filing bankruptcy.
Yes, I heard that.
So big ups to Prince, man. Can I just say once again, even though, contrary to the fact, even though he's from Minneapolis, of all places, he's still the baddest dude ever. For those that don't know, that was the inside joke because both Joe and Wayz and Rob are both from Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So that was a little shot at them. But yeah, no, Prince is just my favorite artist of all time. There ain't no doubt about it. And we did that on the Wayz verse this past week, and we left Prince and Mike Jackson off the list. But Prince would have been at the top of my list as far as my favorites. If we're talking about favorites, I don't put him up there as the best R&B artist of all time, but I would definitely put him as my favorite artist, period. No matter the genre, he's my favorite artist of all times. Mm-hmm. And he never ceases to amaze me more just as a person. He turned out to, it's weird. It's a trip. Chris Rock said this first, and I hate to use a Chris Rock line, but it was in an interview with Prince. He said it to Prince. Prince thought it was funny too at the time. But at the earlier stages of their careers, we all looked at Prince as a weirdo. Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson was kind of like the normal, right? But then as they played out, Mike Jackson became the weirdo and Prince became more like the normal guy.
Yeah. Weren't they both Jehovah's Witnesses too?
Yes. Yes, they're both JWs. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Prince used to go around and knock on people's doors though.
Knocked on the tones.
Can I get a you wanna watchtower? What was it?
Yeah, it was the Watchtower.
Yeah. Yeah,
Are
man.
you gonna be one of the 1,000 people that got listened?
I probably would have bought one from him. If Prince came to my door and asked me if I was interested in the Watchtower, I'd have invited him in. Come on in and have a seat, man. Talk to me. He would have convinced me. I would have listened. I might have been down to Kingdom Hall that next week. You never know.
No more Christmas for me.
No, it's a lot to give up. No birthdays, no Christmas. Somebody sneeze, you ignore them because you don't say bless you. That ain't in that. Did you know that? They don't do that either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they don't do that. I was married to a Jehovah's Witness. That's why I know.
Oh, okay.
My wife was. I'll leave that alone. Well, I'll leave that alone. But yes, I was married to a Jehovah's Witness, so I know all those little things like that. But to each his own. I don't step on religion. I don't step on what you believe. If it makes you a better person, go for it. I don't care what you do, what you believe. As long as it makes you a better person, I'm all good with it. You know what time it is, y'all?
What time?
It's time for the freestyle of the week. Yeah, this week is coming from a guy that I like a lot. And he came up with a very interesting concept that you and I need to discuss, Rob. But his name is L.A. Russell.
We here live with A-Baby. You heard? It's not the same. But hey, I ain't giving no money to the pastor. They keep my niggas on the leash. They fed religion to the slaves, then told a nigga how to preach. I swear this system got me beat. No matter how much a nigga know, I just can't seem to get away. No matter how far a nigga go, no matter what car a nigga drive, no matter what house a nigga own, just know you gon' always be a nigga. Go ahead and sing your nigga songs. They love to give a nigga loan just to see if a nigga pay it back. If you don't, they gon' come and take your shit. Tell me what a nigga gotta say to that. No, a nigga been hurting these days. I've been trying to get by on my own. No niggas gon' ride for us, niggas. Don't forget you gotta die on your own. Don't forget it's target on your back. Don't forget you a king where you're from. Don't forget that Wakanda is forever. You don't know what I mean when I'm done. Don't forget melanin is more than gold. That mean you get power from the sun. That mean all you can do is shine. Take this invitation, boy, and run. Any nigga in the world can shoot a gun. Bitch nigga, any girl can shoot a gun. Any nigga in the world can sell some dope. My nigga, holla at me when you done.
Sounds so sweet, don't y'all agree?
That's what we say.
What up, Doe News?
In the news, I would like to share the fact that my Facebook timeline has been flooded with tendonism and y'all familiar with tendonism? Destination Barbecue.
Yeah, he got his own restaurant now, don't he?
Yeah, so Destination Barbecue has obviously invested some money into Facebook advertising and getting their post boosted because they've been flooding the internet with stories. Where they're showing their posts have been showing up heavy with Mr. Tendonism on there. And even though he no longer works there, the story is Chris Lee went to give him a $4,000 tip. Chris Lee went to check it out and tasted it, lived up to the hype. He went to give Mr. Tendonism a $4,000 tip. The owner blocked it. There's a white guy that owns it. He wants to shine.
Mm-hmm.
He started putting himself in videos and trying to take credit for it. This wasn't even a barbecue joint before Mr. Tendonism showed up.
It was like a coffee house.
It was like a coffee house. So he wouldn't allow him to accept the $4,000 tip, fired him, and sent him on his way. Right? And so that Chris Lee made that story hit the interwebs.
Kevin Lee.
You know, Kevin, what's his name?
Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee. What did I call him?
Chris Lee. Shout out to my boy Chris.
Oh my God. Wow.
Shout out to my guy Chris Lee.
You know that means I gotta make a phone call, right? I gotta make a phone call and say hello and just check up on my guy. We used to work, me and Rob used to work at the radio station together, WKPO in Janesville, Wisconsin, Madison Market, but the station was actually located in Janesville. Chris Lee was the program director.
And a morning show host.
He was the morning show host and the program director for the station. Cool dude, great guy. Funny stories I got about Chris. I won't go into any now, but I always mess with him about it. Good dude, man. I miss those days. We had a great little radio family going at that station for sure. But yeah, big ups to Chris Lee. My bad. My bad and my good at the same time.
Hey, we gonna have to tag him in the short.
Yes, my good and my bad at the same time, man. I much love for Chris Lee, no doubt about it. That was a Freudian slip, and I'm gonna have to give him a call and give him a holler because for some reason his name popped in my head. That said, going back to it, here's in an interview, Mr. Tendenism was asked about his whereabouts.
A question I think everybody been wanting to know is, are you still at Destination Smokehouse?
No, I'm not. I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendenism now. You know, I had to go on my own, you know, so that way I can do what I have to do. So I don't want nobody to be, it is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. Hey, you just take another step. Get glad. Praise the Lord, you're still living. But just, hey, I'm finna terrorize the world now. Hey, they should have never. But it is what it is, y'all. And keep, hey, family out there, y'all keep supporting me. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna do you wrong. Booyah.
Booyah. And there it is. You got nothing but love coming from us, Mr. Tendenism.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Your people got your back. Now, there is a Houston rapper that I understand that funded his business and opened him a restaurant in Houston.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that is from what I understand, and I didn't get his. I did see his name and everything, but I couldn't find the story as I was setting up this story. So I apologize for not having that name here. When I do get his name, I will make sure that I bring this story up again and give it, because he deserves to be given a shout out for doing that. Not only for Mr. Tendenism, but for us as a whole, for us as a people. You know what I'm saying? That is the type of stuff that where we got to stand up and protect our own people, and don't let us get exploited. Don't let us get treated like they tried to treat him and just exploit us and for his own good. Now check this out. He tried to patent the name, the word tendenism.
Oh, wow.
He tried to patent tendenism so that when he let him go, he wouldn't be able to use that word anymore. So not only would Destination Barbecue still have a right to his likeness, they would have the rights to that name, so that if he tried to use that tendenism going forward, they would get paid. But thanks to a black female lawyer that was thinking ahead and patented it ahead of time, so when he went to try to get that patent, it was already taken. And she gave it to him.
Who the hell does dude think he is? Vince McMahon?
Yeah, he on some, yeah.
I don't know. He thought he was pulling it off, though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Now you over there selling tough ass ribs.
Unseasoned.
Yeah, wrong. Y'all just being freaking wrong, man. Yeah, I ain't right. But yeah, he's that's people. That's us taking care of ourselves. That's how we do this. That's how you do it, folks. And you know, and we protecting our elders. It's not just one of us. It's one of our elders that we know is just entertaining. Everybody fell in love with the guy. Not just his food, but fell in love with him as a person, his personality. He was being exploited. We didn't know it. Then we find out he was being exploited, and we got his back, and he's back on, and he's on the map. And
Now somebody go help 50 Tyson.
no. Labs tested, since we're talking about food, labs had DNA tested McDonald's burgers and found there's 2% human meat inside. They found traces of human and rat in McDonald's burgers.
Wait a minute, say that again so other people can see that.
There was DNA traces of humans and rats found in McDonald's hamburger meats. So
if you look on the interweb, there's this old conspiracy theory going
there's
on.
an old one about it. I remember that.
Where
they were grinding up kids.
Yeah.
And some of it was tied to Epstein.
Yep.
And it was trafficked kids, and that's how they was getting rid of them, as they was selling them to McDonald's and grinding them up and putting them in their burgers.
That's what the pink sludge was.
It has been proven through labs DNA tests that it was 2% human meat found in those samples, and they don't say what the percentage is, but they do say there were small percentages of rat and human DNA found in McDonald's burgers. So I'm so glad it's been a long time for me. I don't know how long they've been doing this, but we all cannibals. They made cannibals out of all of us. I've been eating rat and human meat for a long time, and I stopped a long time ago. That I stopped eating McDonald's and fast food. I will not eat McDonald's burgers, and I will never eat another one.
My stomach hates fast food in general.
I will absolutely encourage each and every person that can hear me under my voice, please put that shit down.
So
don't even bother.
So little pork chop just got a job
cooking human meat.
If you want to get a job there, that's fine. Just don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. You got to work. You got to do what you got to do to be productive. I ain't gonna knock nobody for trying to get their money.
I was saying during your lunch breaks, just make sure that ice cream machine working.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Bring your own lunch.
I'm scared to think what the ice cream might be.
Your pops will cook right there at home. Make him a sandwich. Don't eat that shit. You ain't got to eat it. You go to lunch break, eat your own food. Bring your own lunch.
Yeah.
Keep McDonald's out of your system. Keep it out your system. It ain't right. Something ain't right there.
Right.
Something's wrong there. Straight up. I'm just saying. It was a story a while ago. Like Rob said, it was a conspiracy theory. It was a story. We talked about it before. Mm-hmm. It was a theory then. It was something that was said. And too much smoke now. Too much smoke to not be a fire. New York Governor Kathy Hochul stepped in. Hochul. I know there's a hole in there somewhere. She stepped in to assist an elderly resident of New York named Seth Bykowski so that he could win the right to his personalized plate. His plate came into question as to being a quote considered derogatory, and they were not going to let him have it. He petitioned, took it to court, And the governor stepped in and said, let him have it. What does this plate say? It is P as in Paul, B as in Bravo, the number 4, W as in whiskey, E as in echo, G as in golf, O as in Oscar. When you read it, it says P before we go.
That is the most awesome plate ever.
Yes.
Especially for families that take long trips.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Why would they try to hold that back?
Yeah, they said it was derogatory. They thought it was considered derogatory. They considered it derogatory, but the governor stepped in and said, nah, let him have it. And now there's a new song for him now that's going to be coming out. And it goes, you got to go, PP? Yeah, you know me.
Wow.
Weird Al is working on that right now.
Too late. It's been done. It's been done. Last but not least, man, and then we can get up out of here because I'm ready to shut this down. But America is at war. We have jumped into the Iran-Israeli conflict, and we are now officially at war with Iran. I don't like the idea of going to war to cover up the Epstein files, to be as a distraction to another news story, regardless what it is and who does it. I don't like the idea of going to war as a distraction. And I also don't like the idea of going to war as a way of interfering with our democracy, because if we are at war during an election, pause the election, right? So I don't like the idea that that's what this is about. Outside of that, I'm not going to speak on it. I'm just going to open the floor.
Well, someone once said, your president is going to take you to war with Iran because he's stupid and he doesn't know how to negotiate.
That president was Donald Trump.
Yep. And he said that about Barack Obama.
He sure did. He also said that Barack Obama would start a war with Iran because he felt like he was in trouble with his election status.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's his own words being used, working against him, but it only favors those that are already against him.
Yeah.
Because his followers, they don't even hear him criticize himself.
No.
They won't. They just don't hear it.
They hear it. It's just they believe that it's all the other side doing it.
They don't even hear it.
It's not my side.
No, they don't hear it. They blind. They blind, deaf, and dumb. I'm sorry. I said it. I've said it. And I'm gonna say it louder. They blind, deaf, and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to criticizing anything he does or says, even when he double talks, they don't hear it.
No.
They blind, deaf, and dumb. They just blind followers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it, and I'm saying about all of you, even those of you that I like. I said it, God damn it, and you can come at me in the comments if you want to. But there's just some things that just frustrate the shit out of me, and that is when stupidity gets in the way, politics gets in the way of right. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to say it like this. When right and wrong gets in the way of right and left, or vice versa. When right and left gets in the way of right and wrong. That's when it bothers me. When you make it about right and left, and it should really be about right and wrong. That's when it bothers me.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't care. You vote for whoever you want to vote for whatever reason you please.
Yeah.
But right is right and wrong is wrong. It's not right is right and left is left. That's where you fuck up. That's where you get confused.
Yeah.
It's right is right and wrong is wrong.
And just everything I've been seeing from this administration has been wrong. Everything.
Yeah.
And you can't say that you weren't warned. People can't say that they weren't warned because they were warned. They just wasn't listening.
They just didn't want to believe it could happen. Not in America. That'll never happen in America. There's no way that you guys are overreacting. Okay. And now 1 year in, how far overreacting do people really think it is? There was no overreaction.
1 year in and Americans are dying.
Mhm.
We lost 3 troops. We lost 2 people on the streets of Minneapolis to the ICE agents. Americans are dying out here for this.
Mm-hmm.
I like I said, I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for interrupting y'all. I'm listening.
I really ain't got too much more to say about it. We told you so. That's all I can say. We told you so.
Yeah. This for me is just it is I've seen this coming for a while. Just was hoping it wouldn't happen. Now people are starting to see and feel things I've said 16 years ago that were going to happen. You know,
I ripped up my son's draft card.
That, yeah. I'll be honest, that ain't going to help.
I'm saying
He's in the system either way it goes.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. We're gonna move on and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, the Bonfire Network. Like what you see if you like what you see. Big ups to Pat Boom. We used to be on Boom's TV. Pat Boom has been nominated for a few awards, Midwest Awards, which is going to be held here in Detroit. So he's going to be here next week, actually, for the award ceremony. He's been nominated for a few awards for it. He did a film.
Mm-hmm.
So his movie got a nomination. His video got a nomination. And so big ups to Pat Boom for that. And I hope it all works out for him. I'm going to try to make my way down there to holler at him and meet him in person. Outside of that, man, thank y'all for joining us on the What Up Though show. I appreciate y'all watching. We really do. We appreciate you watching the shorts as well as the long version and subscribing to the channel. If you see it, subscribe. And we out of here like last year. On behalf of the Outlaws, I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson. That's my boy, the OG, the super producer DJ Rob 45. And of course, we got the graphic wizard Wayz in the building. We are the What Up Though crew, and we out of here like last year. Peace out, pressure crease out, keep the police out while our bosses lease out, and we out of here.
Come on, man. And with the local DDC news, LL Cool J with a triumphant comeback. Or so. But tonight, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, put suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explode.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?